Today I will be presenting the Management Assessment tool with the topic of Interview Management in Practice. My name is Chakra Singh. So for the introduction, the purpose of this interview is to understand the leadership style and decision-making process used by the manager in the context of farm operations. The individual I interviewed is a farm manager. His name is Lim Jia He, who joined Veggie to Fresh Companies in 2020. He has 5 years experience in managing 50 employees. His primary responsibilities is to manage farm operation, supervise employees, ensure efficiency and quality of the hours. I started off the interview by asking the type of leadership style he used, such as autocratic, democratic, laissez-faire, transactional, and transformational leadership. So how do you approach managing your team of 50 workers? Like, what's your leadership style? Is it autocratic, democratic, or laissez-faire leadership?
It depends. For me to handle 50 workers and above, I use autocratic because during critical time, crisis happens like machine breakdown. I have to make the decision quick for my workers to avoid any future confusion, and I ensure my decision is clear and effective. And also, on the other hand, I use democratic. I encourage good decision from all of my workers to get more new ideas during decision making.
From the video, the farm manager mentioned that he adapts their approach based on the specific situation. This aligns with contingency theory, where there is no perfect approach to lead a team. A good leadership should always depend on the situation. For example, the manager used autocratic leadership style when crises happen, where manager has full control on decision making to ensure fast decision and avoid confusion. However, in situations that involve long-term planning or implementing new ideas, the manager shifts to a more democratic leadership style where participants are involved in decision-making process to encourage new ideas and creativity. Setting clear expectations and reward them if they achieve the target, or do you try to inspire and encourage long-term growth and initiatives?
For this, I use both. First, transitional leadership style. I set daily goals like grading our crops and speed of harvesting. So workers will get reward if they are doing good performance, like increase in pay. If they are not doing well, there's punishment, like maybe cancel time off. Also, on the other hand, I use transformational leadership style to motivate them and let them learn new skill, and I want to let them know how their works can impact our company's reputation.
In this interview, the manager mentioned that he used both transactional and transformational leaderships. Transactional leadership is a style where the leader focuses on clear rules and performance goals. In this style, rewards are provided for meeting targets and penalties are applied for failing to meet expectations. On the other hand, transformational leadership is about inspiring and motivating employees. A transformational leader encourages personal growth, boosts motivation and confidence. They focus on long-term development, empowering their team members and fostering a sense of purpose and commitment to the bigger picture. When you are faced with a decision, do you rely more on rational, data-driven decisions, or do you follow your gut instinct, which is intuitive decision making?
For this, I would follow my instinct. As you know, in agriculture field, a lot of things are unpredictable, like the weather and the pest. These are really unpredictable. As you know, I have almost more than 5 years of experience in that. If there are pests, then I will have to ask my worker to change a little bit of the pesticides for plants.
In our conversation about the manager's decision-making process, he mentioned that he relied on intuitive decision-making, where it involves making decisions based on instinct and past experience. This style is effective and useful when time is limited, where decisions are made quickly without analysis. The manager explained that after years of experience, he able to recognize familiar patterns and make swift decisions to keep the firm running smoothly. This approach also aligned with bounded rationality, where decisions are made based on limited information and make satisfactory choice, as the manager make best possible decision with the information at hand. For example, when the manager noticed the crops are under stress due to the pests, he identified the problem based on experience and make a quick decision to address the problem.
What's been the toughest decision you have made during your career, and how do you handle it at the end?
The toughest decision I had ever made was whether to choose more on AI machine or workers' manpower. Concern for me is those workers have been following me at least 3 years and above. It's hard for me to ask them to leave and replace them with machine.
And how do you handle it at the end?
At the end, I chose machine over workers.
By interviewing the farm manager, I've learned that it is crucial for leaders to apply different leadership styles based on the situations. There's no best leadership style that fits all approach. A successful leader must be flexible and switch between different leadership styles such as autocratic, democratic, laissez-faire, transformational, and transactional leadership. For instance, when crises happen, the farm manager used autocratic approach to ensure fast decision making and high efficiency. But for long-term planning, the farm manager used democratic approach to encourage group discussion. I also learned that intuitive decision making plays an important role when time is limited or circumstances is unpredictable. It made me reflect on how past experience and instincts can sometimes be more effective than rational analysis. Overall, I'm grateful for the opportunity to have this experience and able to conduct the interview. Thank you.